What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we are taking a look at the all-new Rattler Big Bite from Radical. Before we fire this one up, be sure you subscribe to the channel. Here at Bowler's Paradise, it's our mission to help you get the best unbiased information about all the new equipment in bowling so your scores can go through the roof, and subscribing is the best way to help support that mission. So while you're down there, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on that next hit release. Venturing away from the HK22 base material, Radical unveils the new Rattler Big Bite to fill out the bottom end of their performance chart. This hybrid option features an updated version of the sharp hybrid cover stock previously utilized on the Incognito line, this time finished to a 3000 grit out of the box, and is powered inside by that familiar Rattler core. So since this one seems like kind of a no-nonsense type of option, I went with a 4.5 by 5 by 2.5 2LS layout. This has become my go-to benchmark layout as it tends to start the roll phase a bit sooner, and even though most pieces with this layout are generally forward off the spot, the layout also aids in continuation through the pin deck. And on the lanes, I was stunned by how substantially weaker this Rattler is compared to all of the other recent Brunswick releases, and I would attribute pretty much all of that to the fact that this one does not use HK22 as its base material. Much like the Brunswick Endeavor from a few months ago, this one is good, but in a much different part of the lane, and for those like me that have become accustomed to the high performance pieces, it will require a different picture to get to the pocket the right way. And even though this one doesn't outperform its counterparts, that's actually my favorite part about throwing this one from Radical. The regular viewers of this channel know that I rarely have a look outside of third arrow, but my only good look with the Rattler Big Bite was towards the outside part of the lane, and when it matched up, their performance was exactly what it needed to be. A well-rounded arsenal needs strong and weak pieces alike, and if you're looking for something to use when there's a lot of friction to contend with, this one might be hard to beat. But on the list of downsides, I definitely did not get that benchmark style shape I was expecting for one main reason. The Rattler Big Bite lane shined faster than any piece I've thrown in quite some time. Even when I hit the cover with a 3000 Aberlon pad, that surface grit lasted no more than a couple of shots before shining up again, which forces this piece into the same zone as a urethane piece on the lane, which, if you're uncomfortable near the gutter, you simply won't enjoy. However, if you're interested in having a well-constructed arsenal, I would recommend pairing this one with a new hitter pearl as well as a track cipher. The cipher will provide a similar shape but is at least a full zone stronger, so it will contend with higher volumes of oil more effectively. The hitter pearl then will be a clean but controllable asymmetric option when you have to move even further inside, and then the Rattler Big Bite can stay in that zone where it looks best towards the outside part of the lane. Jumping to our Crossbrand comparisons, I first took a look at the Hyper Venom from Motive, and here I see an option that's going to be effective in the same part of the lane as the Rattler Big Bite. With this one being a pearlized and polished option, its down lane responsiveness and continuation through the pins is increased quite a bit, so bowlers with a lower axis of rotation are likely to match up a bit better with this one from Motive. Then I took a look at the Optimum Idol from Roto Grip, and here you can see that this one has much more of that prototypical benchmark style shape from the foul line to the pocket. I could definitely see both this and the Rattler Big Bite being used at the same time, but in much different parts of the lane. So if you're in need of a ball to control the lane, but you want to stay away from the gutter, you'll likely have more luck with this option from Roto Grip. But with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with the Radical Rattler Big Bite. The first is those who match up well with urethane. You'll never hear me recommend anyone use urethane on a house shot, but if that's your A game, the Rattler Big Bite will give you a similar look to what you can get out of that urethane option without ruining your league pair for the rest of your team. The second recommendation is for bowlers with a low ball speed. The lower overall performance of the Rattler Big Bite gives players with a low ball speed an option to control the pocket without having to move into the heart of the lane. This means not having to open up your angles, and ultimately these players should see an increase in their carry percentage on fresh conditions with this one from Radical. The new Rattler Big Bite might not take a big bite out of an oil pattern, but in the right hands could be what you need to rattle your competition. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to my friend Ryan Shafransky for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. But as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.